This is Fred Beck and Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined over Zoom by Walid Sharks. Walid, it's good to see you again. How you
Good to
keeping?
see you, Fred. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm going sparring later, Walid. I've got a bit of training later.
I heard who you could be fighting.
I don't know. It's all up in the air, It's all up in the air. How do I put it? You've got to be very, very careful your phrasing words. You got to pick of the mix. You want to see what's out there. But do you have any advice to me, Walid, in sparring?
Don't get your ass beat.
That's good. It is good advice. It isn't bad.
Yeah,
Let's just go straight into it then. How's the last week or two been for yourself?
they've been interesting. Yeah,
Difficult, it's kind of over now. You're over the fight now, sort of thing.
I mean we're still getting over it. There's still in the talks when I see new people, they're still bringing it up and stuff. So I am trying to get over it, trying to heal a little bit more. My nose is messed up, my knuckle is messed up, and stuff like that. So we're trying to get over the fight, but it happened.
Your nose looks fine. It looks straight.
Well, if you touch it, that's where the problem begins.
Well, where was it broken? Your nose?
I don't know if it's broken, could be fractured, but I honestly don't know. I don't know if it was during sparring or during a fight.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. We won't talk about the Dean fight for long, but we got to touch on it in the meantime. I do appreciate you giving me your time today. Obviously, this is the first interview you've done since the fight of Dean. Just talk to me through the game plan. Obviously, there's a lot of anger, a lot of animosity going into this one. How was the game plan different to the last fight of Dean?
Always don't get comfortable, and I got comfortable within the first three punches, Fred. You know what I'm saying? Thing is, you saw what happened right in the beginning of the fight, and you saw what happened during the end of the fight. And first round, my round. Fifth round is my round. Second, third, fourth. I'll be honest. He took that because I wasn't in the fight. I don't know where I was at. I don't know what I was doing. I got hit, and then I lost focus. That's what happened. It's because after I landed the first three punches, I got so comfortable. I already started looking at the cameras. I knew where Eddie Hearns was sitting. I knew where Eubank was sitting. I know where my sisters were sitting. I know I seen Keemstar. I seen moms behind me. I was just so in the moment, and I wasn't focused at the main objective. That's what happened. And then fourth round, I came to my corner. Well, my mouth guard got out, and then coach looked at me. He was like, "One more round like this, I'm throwing the towel." And that's when I woke back up, and then I was like, "Oh shit! Like what the fuck is going on?" And then I started working my way back in.
It was in the first 10 seconds of the fight. You did a 1, 2, 3 combination, left, right, and then hook. And then you caught him with the left hook, which is the same punch you caught him with in the first fight, which knocked him down.
Mm-hmm. There was clean punches. There was nothing I could have done but just to box him and I would have won. I have better skills, better everything. He just that night was his night. I can't make no excuses, Fred. It was look the way I look at it. I beat him the first fight. Okay, the first fight is my was my fight. Second fight, which is that one, which is his. I think there has to be a third one. You know what I'm saying? Because I whooped his ass the first one. He beat my ass the second one. Third one, God knows what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
So you won the trilogy.
It has to be. There has to be a trilogy. Because first, that fight's not even on my record. If you go look up box work, it doesn't even go on box work. Okay, so that fight doesn't even exist in my head anymore. You know what I'm saying? So for the trilogy, it has to be either a 8 round professional fight. You know what I'm saying? With 30 ounces, and then we'll see what happens then. That's how I look at it. I beat his ass the first fight. First fight was my fight. Second fight is his fight, which is we don't even want to talk about that fight, because I don't even know what happened. But the third fight is the goal.
Okay, the trilogy. That's interesting. Have you
Mhm.
spoken to Mams about this at all since the fight?
No, actually, mom's has been trying to. Is he's actually looking out for me and telling me to relax and calm down a little bit on boxing.
Okay, so kind of take a few weeks off, relax. Have you relaxed though? I saw you been back in the gym. You've been showing off a lot on Snapchat of your new haircuts, as I always see. taking a lot of mirror selfies, you know.
I haven't been enjoying myself, Fred. For the past like 2 years, a year, I've been just stuck in the gym, and I really haven't been seeing people. I haven't been experiencing nothing. So maybe it's time to take my break during these few months, the few weeks. Relax, breathe some air. Get a massage or some shit.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You do deserve a break. You're only 19 years old like myself. We don't have we can't be working flat out of this age. Most people our age have been partying the whole time anyway. Um,
Yeah,
just to talk one more thing about the fight. So are you saying that after the first 10 seconds when you caught him with the left hook, you came comfortable off that until round four? Is that what
and
happened?
you can see it because the second he started hugging me, I'm looking at like where is the camera at, and then I'm doing some stupid shit like this. Like, well, what the fuck, bro? It's the first round. Ain't nothing happened yet. You know what I'm saying? But it was such a clean 1 through 3. And I knew I was in shape. I could have finished him off. It's just, I don't know, Fred. I got comfortable. My head was in the game. But like
Then
most,
Walid, I'll stop you there though. But then after you got knocked down in the round, were you still comfortable then? Did you not kind of realize,
no,
oh damn,
so
I need to get on my A
that's
game
that's
or
that's what I was telling you. I got back in it. Like I woke back up. It's second, third, fourth. I had no idea what was happening. Like I was out of there for sure. I don't know how Deen couldn't finish me. To be honest with you, I ain't know where I was at. I don't know what I was doing. Everybody was telling me that too. It's like you could see I was zoned out. I was someone else. I was it
did,
happened. But he hit me good with a good punch that zoned me out for a little while. And then fourth, like towards the end of the fourth, when I went back to my corner for that mouthpiece, that and the referee was like, don't don't coach him. He wasn't really coaching me. It was just saying, one more on like that, and I'm throwing the towel. And that's when I woke up. I'm like, fuck no. Like I realized like what the fuck is going on, and then I had to get back into it.
did you realize in the fight that Dean had hurt his hand and his shoulder?
Okay, look, his shoulder, that's some bullshit. Look, because you have so much adrenaline running through your body. You don't know you're injured until after the fight. I don't go fuck. Like he broke his hand. How the fuck he didn't realize he broke his hand during the fight until after the fight? You know what I'm saying? That's something bigger than popping a shoulder out, snapping your shoulder out or whatever. Second of all, I didn't tell you to fucking switch to a softball. This sounds like a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, like I got injured plenty of times. You won't realize you're injured until after the fight. Period. You have so much adrenaline running. You're so hyped up. You're so in the moment. You don't realize you did anything wrong until afterwards. So I think the popping shoulder out, it's just an excuse for me, getting back into it, and he couldn't throw a jab or whatever. But his broken hand is something true.
But then, do you not think that he realized his shoulder's like killing him? His shoulder's really hurting, or his hands it's killing, so he doesn't want to
Bullshit.
throw it too much.
That's bullshit. That's just an excuse.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Well, after the fight, to be fair on Dean's side, after the fight, he was seeking medical attention about his shoulder and his hand to play Dean's.
I seen his it was for mainly for his hand, which is
But he
that's
did
just
have his arm. He did have his arm in a sling, though. To be fair,
whatever you want to say. I mean, he did say his fucking shoulder, so they're gonna have to look at his shoulder regardless. And he did have injuries before, but like what I'm saying is he probably did hurt it, but he didn't feel it until after the fight. During the fight, you couldn't have felt it, or like there was nothing. Like, bro, some people gets cut and they don't feel the cut is happening. They're bleeding halfway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You won't feel it until after the fight. Like, yo, I fucking cut myself. I broke my nose and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You won't feel that until afterwards.
okay, interesting. I'm sure Dean will have a have a strong opinion on that one. Is it
I
still
mean,
beef
he can
between
say
you?
what I mean. Look, the thing is, I gave him his flowers. He won that fight 100%. You know what I'm saying? If there was another one, I could have probably stopped him. That's what everybody been saying. I think there could have been some calls where I could have gotten a knockdown when he was sitting on the ropes in the last round and stuff like that. But making no excuses, this fight was completely Dean's fight. You know what I'm saying? I give him his flowers. There's no talking shit between that. First fight, I think he need to come to a conclusion and be real with himself and realize that I want that first fight too. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to settle this is the third one. I beat him the first time, beat me the second time. I'm a man enough to say I got beat the second time. You know what I'm saying? And he needs to man the fuck up and realize that shit happened too. And if he thinks I'm that easy to get beat up, he should take the third fight. He's just making more money.
So do you reckon Deen will take the third fight? Do you reckon we'll see a trilogy, the first trilogy in influence boxing?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, I like the sound of that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of
I
people will
mean,
be calling for it.
mom said it in the counter. Like, I'm look, we made the prime card. Me, Dean, Slim, and Saul. I honestly think we made the prime card because our fights were first. It was so like unexpected what happened with my fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought it was gonna work out differently, and everybody didn't think Saul Pablo would get dropped either. You know what I'm saying? KSI fight was just all how game. Dylan Dennis and Logan we already knew what was gonna happen with that one. It just lame. It just I honestly think I made that shit happen and make that shit pop because we have boxing skills and we actually boxed and we showed like true heart and what we can do in the ring and all these type of stuff. So I honestly think I also the star of the show, and I deserve to be on that next pump card and every pump card.
Certainly, I certainly did prove it in the ring. Do you think? I know you're fighting on a kind of a small hall show with your team. Is that still the case?
I'm not fighting now.
Okay, okay. So do you think your boxing career will continue on Misfits then?
Yeah, sure, yo.
Good, good, good. I like the sound of it. Just a couple more points before I let you go. You can carry on relaxing, having a nice time. If I interrupted your day, I'm very, very sorry. We saw the kind of the viral moment which went around. It's very heartwarming between you and your sister. It was on your vlog on the YouTube channel that got uploaded.
First, it wasn't a vlog; it was a documentary, Fred.
Okay, okay, documentary.
You can go see it on my YouTube channel, Release Strikes. I can't
Link
believe
in description for Lee's channel
like
as always.
description. Don't give it like the 10K or like 100K. Oh my god. Anyways, what happened? Uh, Look, Fred, I ain't gonna lie. Like after that fight, I was beat. Like I was broken down. Not because of the fight, it's because of the result of the fight. I didn't think it was gonna work out like that. Uh, the last person I wanted in my locker room was my family. I am not even gonna lie to you, which is after that talk, my brother did take him out the locker room, but what she was telling me was true. I am only 19. I am only 19. I got nothing but time ahead of me. There's nothing but potential and growth and more opportunities will come my way 100%. And I love my sister for saying and telling me these things. And she was by my side to get me through it. But do I want anybody in my locker room afterwards? No. Is that gonna happen again? No. I ain't gonna lose, so I never get that talk again. I ain't gonna lie to you and we're just gonna get back to the gym and then do what we do best.
Certainly. No, it was a very, very nice moment. I feel like a lot of people kind of
Because
related.
Fred, like I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't know I was bleeding that much. I sat down and then I just spit, and then there was just chunk of blood coming out of my mouth, my nose, and some bullshit, man. I hated that fight. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'm sure it's over now, and I'm sure now you move on to the next thing. You're still young, Walid. You're only 19 years old. You got a lot ahead of you. I saw a video that Fox put on his Instagram where you guys were both hitting the. I can't. It's one of those power balls where it's one like a little.
The ball was inflated and it was bullshit. I wasn't hitting it hard. Like I said, my knuckle was fucked up. I wasn't. I was giving him his moment and his flowers. You know what I'm saying?
You were kind of giving him like so he could have something to talk about. That's fair.
So just some encouragement when you guys fight each other. So he's brave and all that.
Okay, that's nice. Company man, we love that. We love
I'm a,
to see
I'm
Walid.
a like I'm a nice person. I think about the future and people. And.
I know. That's why. So it's always good having you on here. Your YouTube channel before I let you go. Anything coming up for yourself with that? You're gonna keep uploading there.
Of course we're gonna we're just like that's why we're taking a little break. We're gonna huh? Oh, we're gonna do a giveaway, and then we're my manager, which is like my brother, is telling me what I should say. I ain't gonna lie. He's like right there. Go. Anyways, we're doing giveaways, and then you should go subscribe to Wally Sharks to see me, obviously, and behind the scenes of the fight, and then more upcoming stuff, and it'll be fun.
Certainly, certainly. Link in description one more time. I feel like the whole channel has become like a We Lead Sharks fan page, and there are times that The link is in the description, but we move. But I do appreciate you coming on here, Walid. I know it's difficult always talking about a loss. And I know a lot of boxers don't like to do interviews after a loss on such a big card. So I do appreciate you coming on. I'll put your YouTube channel link in the description. But anything else you want to shout out before I see
Uh,
you in the
do you
future?
play do you play FIFA, Fred?
I do, but I've never been very good at it. But the issue with me right now, Walid, is my parents, because I used to live in Manchester, but I've moved back down to London. Um, my parents helped me move my stuff out for the university when I dropped out, but they managed to lose my Xbox, my parents. So I need to go buy a new Xbox. Can you believe that?
Fred, how do you not have, bro? Your Fred talks fighting. How do you not have an Xbox or
Well,
a
I did
PlayStation?
have one. My parents lost it for me when they took my stuff out.
You better get a new one and one it up.
I know. When I get a new Xbox, when I go buy, I'll just go buy when I go buy a new Xbox, or if my parents somehow find the Xbox they lost, then we'll play a game of FIFA and you do it for a YouTube video or Fortnite or whatever.
Bet. I'm gonna hold you to that.
No, 100%. That's a good video idea. We should do it. 100%.
Great. We'll get you versus Fox's G2 in the FIFA.
It sounds pretty good then. Awesome. Well, Lead, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Listen, your friend.